Farm News is brought to you by your Coffee County Farm Bureau.
I want it noted that I am sitting right here on time in my seat when the intro music comes on, and Holly is not in her seat. There she is. But she's looking like a stone cold killer. Like a fox. Look at her. Look at her over there. She wants me to shut up, but then she looks at me like, yeah, keep saying that. She likes it. Morning, Kevin, Philip, Dale, Christy. Hello to you. Why come this is not working? Do we look normal? Everything look normal over there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holly fixed the toilet yesterday. She's going to tell you all about it in a minute, guaranteed. Hey, Holly.
I'm cold.
Morning, Sarah. Go bump up the heat. I probably didn't do that on my way in. It should be at 70. It probably is on 65. Sarah, I read the introduction and chapter 1 of Let Them Theory, and I love that.
I would have, but I worked all night.
Yeah, I was at home reading. I had work to do, so that's why I only read that much, and then I had to put it down and do some things. But Holly did work all night. She worked all day yesterday. She was delivering things and doing things.
I fixed the toilet.
I told y'all she was going to say something about fixing that toilet. I said she's going to come in here. She's going to tell you all about fixing that toilet.
I saw him on stage. I fixed him. I'll bill you.
Morning, Jana. Big win last night. It was a tight one. I was listening. Here we go.
Good morning to you, everybody. Glad to have you along with us. Thunder Radio Morning Show. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors out there. We are so glad to have you with us right here on Thunder Radio's Morning Show. Brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle, one of the finest surgeons that ever was. And we are so fortunate to have him right here in Manchester with Unity Medical Center. 482 Interstate Drive, right across the street is where you could find him and engage with him and all of his many great services that he offers. We got a busy day. We got guests in the house again today. The Dusty Elam Foundation will be here, a spokesman, and then a special guest. It's Jake Freese. He's going to be the special guest. He's going to be here. Look forward to that. What time are they? Well, do tell me in a minute what time they're going to be on. It will be about 8 o'clock. So y'all be heads up for that. About 8 o'clock, Dusty Elam Foundation representative, the Justin McIntosh, and also Jake Freese will be on around that time as well. So that's later on. We also have a Stupid Silly Stat, Name That Tune. What else you got? All the things coming at you on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Your birthday's just shy of 8 o'clock. Call those in. Get them on the list for a chance to win a slice of delicious, mouth-watering, amazing, perfect birthday pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop. All right. Before we do any of that, though, quick weather check. It is, did y'all see that sunrise out there this morning? It is beautiful out there. Lots of really cool colors. We're at 46 today. Headed for a high of 72, a little bit warmer than we have been the past couple of days. And it kind of starts our warming trend where we head to the upper 70s by the end of the week and the 80s by the weekend. It's going to be sunny and beautiful and just perfect Chamber of Commerce weather here in southern Middle Tennessee. All right. On that note, though, I need to hush my mouth and welcome in the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Across from me sits the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and the president of Peterson Media Group. She is by far the looks in this studio, looking like a fox over there. She's the past chairman of the board of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. She is the microphone licker, the corn cob eater, and one of the main reasons the rockin' world continues to go round. She's also our master juggler, our chief photographer, the knower of all things Play-Doh, the tennis pro, the banana beater, the pamphlet maker, the cobbler gobbler. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning. Happy hump day.
It's always your best show, isn't it?
It is.
Wednesday. Let's see if she lives up to the expectation.
Yes. Name that artist. We saw him at the Caverns. We just said his name. He just said it. Kingsley got hurt last night. I didn't see that or hear that. It's Rob Bass.
Who?
It's Rob Bass.
I wouldn't have got it.
Thunder Radio.
Hey, I was just letting you know, Josh, that story about the 4-H club thing. Apparently on my calendar, my bro calendar, it says April the 14th.
I'm not sure what you're...
That Tuesday, and then she meant to say April the 14th, not the 15th, which is on the Wednesday.
Is it on? You talking about on the radio or on the website or?
Yeah, it was on the radio when I was listening to the
Okay.
news.
I'll tell her. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Comings and goings, what's happening in and around the southern Middle Tennessee community. We got a lot of stuff going on that we need to talk about. We are 7 days away from early voting. 1 week from today, early voting starts. A couple of really big races out there people have got their eyes on here locally in Coffee County. You've got the circuit court clerk that I think has got a lot of attention. The Coffee County mayor's race has a primary contender, and Coffee County Sheriff, that's one, and the county clerk, one to watch as well. So several races that will be decided in this election. It's a primary, so these people still need to win the general, but most of them, once they win here, will win the general. Now, the mayor's race, there'll be some competition in the general election in August. So early voting starts next Wednesday. We are 8 days away from our political forum. That'll be next Thursday, April the 16th, starting at about 5:30. So be sure to either listen to that here on Thunder Radio, political forum listed by Steve Jernigan Realty, or you can come by and hang out with us at the church at 117. We are 38 days away from the 5th annual Fundies Sports Awards and 44 days away from the end of school. So a lot of things are coming up upon us really quickly, and I guess that means we're 47 days away from Memorial Day. So a lot of things fast approaching. They're going to come at us quick. Holly, we got a lot of things we got to do soon, and I don't want to do any of them. And my response to lots of things happening is to sit down and do none of them.
Well, you're one of the worst procrastinators that I have ever met, ever.
I work better under pressure.
He will be perfectly
But
capable
also-
of doing something right then, and he'd be like, "Nah, I'll get it later." And I'm like, "No, let's get it, let's knock it out."
But I'm also a planner.
But I think even you plan things to the last minute. You're like, "Okay, this is due on Friday. I'll get to it Wednesday."
Well, because I have other things that I need to do
yeah, but then
that
something
are due
comes
today because I procrastinated those.
But then
So how are you
something
supposed to get ahead?
comes up Wednesday, and it throws a wrench in his day, like something the most insignificant thing, but because he didn't plan ahead of time, it's thrown his whole day off. My whole day.
But no, I do plan.
I
ahead
spent
of
an
time.
hour trying to send an email.
Yeah, why does technology not work? But I do not procrastinate. No, sometimes things come at you last minute. Yesterday, I had an
Something,
order
sure.
that came at me, and I needed to get it done. And I was trying to get it handled, and some of my technology wasn't working. Stupid DocuSign was giving me an error. Instead of taking me to the error, it just said, "Hey, you got an error on this page." I'm like, where's the error then? And it wouldn't. And so then I got mad, and then I threw some stuff in my
There you
office. They
go.
probably scared everybody.
Lord of mercy.
But anyway, I don't procrastinate so much.
You do.
As-
You do. You wait till the absolute last minute on a lot of things. Not all things. Things there that you want to do.
No, if there are things that I know that need planned, in advance. I work on them in advance for the most part.
Okay, it's funny how we see ourselves, but we'll just agree to disagree.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to procrastinate everything. I am, and I'm going to show you what
I was hoping
procrastination.
you was going to say I'm gonna work so far ahead.
I'm going to show what procrastination really looks like. You think I'll procrastinate now?
You're only hurting yourself, buddy.
No.
Spider face.
No, I'll take this whole company
He'll
down
cut
with
off
me.
his nose to spider face.
Yeah. I'll take this whole company right down in the toilet just to show you were not right.
No. Okay, well. I know that there was a stack of deliveries that needed to be made like 2 months ago on your desk.
I'll
That
get to 'em.
I'm like, buddy, what are these still doing here? He's like, I hadn't done it yet. So that's just exhibit A. Want the jury to see. All
There's
right.
no proof.
It's National Empanada Day. I don't know what an empanada is.
Lindsay says she did not procrastinate to get the new Thunder shirt. She already came and picked up her winnings yesterday.
Nice.
And it is awesome.
Lindsay.
She loves the retro vibe. Yeah, the new Thunder shirts are.
That's what Josh kept saying. Make it look retro. Make it look retro.
I
I'm
want
like,
the
I don't
retro
know.
vibe.
I don't know what to do. Each year on April 8th, National Empanada Day recognizes a delicious pastry that comes in several different forms. The name empanada comes from the Portuguese and Spanish verb meaning to wrap or coat in bread.
You're educating people and stuff they don't care about. Somebody used to have a caramel apple empanada,
Taco Bell.
and it was good.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
Is an empanada the equivalent of like a fried pie here?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of what it tasted like. And it was delicious. Over on the Carmine Family Dental Cameras, non-related, but I wanted to address this really quickly. Jana wants to know if we record radio from the softball games. Yes, we do. You can go to our website, thunder1320.com, click on downloads, and you'll find it there. Or you can download the Spreaker app and search for Thunder Radio and find it there. Or search for Thunder Radio on Spotify, and all of our uploaded audio is there. So lots of different ways.
It's National Zoo Lovers Day.
I'm not a zoo lover, but I do like the otters.
He really is he can't jump off the fence on a lot of things. I say, do you like the zoo or not? He'll be like, no, I'm against the zoo, but I really like going to look at animals in a controlled environment.
No,
What?
no. You go, you pay a lot of money. It's hot. The tigers are asleep. Or
We've been to the zoo and it's been fun.
yeah, we've seen some. The Miami Zoo was pretty good.
That Miami Zoo was nice.
The gorillas and things were pretty active down there and climbing around and whatnot. Now, I like a larger zoo where I feel like they take really good care of the animals.
Right. I agree.
And it's more of a sanctuary for them
Yeah.
situation.
They're the fattest animals you've ever. They've never
Yeah.
had to hunt or to
Well,
feel
and
hunger.
and they've got plenty of room to roam and do and whatever. I can get on board with that a little bit. I really don't like dolphins, whales, things like that.
No.
Not a fan of that. But
In captivity.
in
you mean.
captivity, yeah. And then also, no, I love dolphins. And then also, these smaller roadside kind of zoos, and just not, the Joe Exotic stuff.
Yeah.
No, that's not shouldn't be allowed.
I didn't. One time we were in Florida somewhere. I don't know, maybe Alabama. I don't know, but it was a restaurant, and
We were in
the
Florida.
shtick was that they had live alligators, and you get
It was in
there
Panama City.
and it was a little pit, and 57 alligators
Yeah,
in this
it's a
little
lot.
pit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is entirely too many for that space. You
Yeah.
know, it just didn't.
They did not look happy.
They were laying on top of each other. It was just, there were a ton in there.
Yeah, there was a lot of gators in there.
And I was like, that doesn't seem like a good life.
But good news is they'll kill them soon and eat them.
You reckon?
I don't know. I have no clue. It's kind of like
well, you
it's kinda
can
like
get gator
kind
down.
of like the lobsters and Red Lobster. Red Lobster. Don't worry, they won't be in there long.
I liked seeing the little lobsters with the rubber bands on their claws.
Seems like kind of a captivity situation
Used
here.
to, they would have them in the grocery store live.
I don't remember that. I'm not doubting you.
Yeah, don't doubt me. Do not doubt me.
We didn't go to the fancy grocery where you must have been going.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to start doing word. What?
They just handed us free bread down there. I don't remember lobster.
I'm going to start doing word of the day here.
Do it.
Barbiecore. At first, when I heard this word, I thought it was something to do with barbecuing.
Okay.
Barbiecore. But it's not. It means an aesthetic or a style featuring playful pink outfits, accessories, and decor. Barbiecore.
Not your style. That's the complete
I'm
opposite.
so far from
She's
Barbiecore.
Barbie can't.
No, let's see.
She's complete opposite of that.
What? Black core? I don't know.
Yeah, she doesn't wear color often.
Neutrals I can do.
She
but
wears grays and blacks. And then if she does wear anything that's not grays and blacks, it's camouflage.
No.
or
I will
whites.
wear red. Go Raiders. And it's my favorite color. But Barbiecore is. I got one pink pair of pants.
Nice.
And
she wore them one time. And I was like, those look nice. And so she took them off. I said, those look good. She took them off. Carrie says, I think I do remember them talking about the lobsters and the old red food. Talking about the red food before it moved to the new place and then turned into Southern Family Markets, or like when it was over by the old Walmart. I remember.
Do you remember when Walmart had fish tanks?
I do.
That was awesome.
And we talked about this on this show not all that long ago, within the past 6 months or a year. We went through that discussion because it wasn't that long ago that Walmart did away with them. I feel like it's been forever, but I think we just
I feel like
after 2020 we stopped going in there so much anyway, and we certainly didn't go to the fish tank area.
I loved going to the fish tanks.
Yeah, before
And your mom would be like, "Stay right here," and then she'd go do her shopping.
Yeah,
and then you had migrated to the toys.
Yeah, whether you had the fish,
they were
and the
kind of
toys
connected,
and the electronics were all in an L over there in the corner. Carrie said, "Yeah, but I misremembered." She said, red food before it was Bilo. I forgot it turned into Bilo first, then moved buildings, because those were the days there when you went to when the Walmart was where Goodwill is now. So you went to Walmart, and they didn't have groceries, and so you left there and you walked down to red food there, and you did your grocery shopping.
I wasn't here at that time.
Oh man, made a whole day out of that. And they used to have these really cool little rides out front. You put a quarter in, you ride a little helicopter up and down, which seemed like 20 feet up in the air, but it was probably 3.
I loved those. I'm like, I want to ride, but I would have rather had do the gumball machines.
Yeah, well, they had those too, but those were fun days. Just going from one of the Walmart to that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember much about the old Walmart. I know it was there. I don't remember the layout or anything like that. What?
Nothing. Nothing. I was thinking about my mom and something she did one time, and I can't. She would die, so I'm just
okay.
I remember when we first moved to Tennessee.
Charlie moved here when she was what? 11, 12?
10.
10, okay.
10, 11. I don't know. Maybe the summer I was fixing to turn.
She
11.
doesn't remember things well. She also can't remember the name of her old elementary school. So,
it was like I got to go pick out new underwear,
and
I was trying to figure out what cartoon character I wanted, but I was like 10, 11-ish.
Big decisions.
So I'm like, I don't want nothing too baby, Any hootie. So I was taking the packs, and I would look at them, and I wasn't putting them back on the rack. I was putting them down below, and I don't know if I was just on the bottom shelf, and I don't know if I was doing that to be like, okay, these are a possibility, and maybe these
you were organizing.
Or if I was just being a messy kid and was just like, no, I don't want those.
That also seems possible.
I don't know which one it was, but I know the Walmart worker at that time was mad. She come over and snatched them up. She's like, you can at least put them back on the rack. And I was like, oh God, I don't need underwear. I didn't like getting in trouble. If I got in trouble, obviously it stays with me.
Yeah, clearly that's been a minute. That was the new Walmart.
That's the only, other than what my mom did to me, that's the only memory I have of it. Didn't you say your Meemaw worked there and people used to prank her?
She worked at the old Walmart. And now this is before my memory. I was told but she may have been given some names to Paige.
Like Mr. Seymour Butts?
Yeah, except a little more offensive. And it started with first full name was Michael. Okay. But shorten that. And then you have a different last name. So she was, and then a brand of ketchup. So anyway, she was paging this over the loudspeaker. I think they got her a couple of times, but used to. So when we would go to Walmart, I would go to the electronics and play the games. They used to have the demo games, and you'd play games and just look at the games in the case.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at this cover. And you could listen to CDs sometimes. They'd have little samples.
Good times.
And then they would just, when our parents were done shopping, they would just page us to come to the front of the store. They'd just be like, Paige, so-and-so.
If my mom had to page me, I was going to be in trouble.
No,
that was
just the deal we worked out. It was like, I'm going to go back here. It wasn't that I was late. I didn't know when she was going to be done shopping. I could go play electronics, and then it was, hey, go, she would page that she was done shopping.
My mom just wanted me to be ready when she was ready, like telepathy.
You just know. You're just to know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go through the trouble of paging you.
Yeah.
I'll leave you here.
If I heard my name over the intercom, I'd be like, daggone, I'm going to just stay here.
I'm not even going home.
I'm not even going home. I'm going to get in trouble.
All right. We got more morning show. Is there anything else here?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well, the weather is here. We got to tell everybody what that's going to be. We have some really nice weather ahead. A bit of a chilly start, 46 degrees right now. Today, 72. So we're going to be about 5-6 degrees warmer than we got yesterday with really no wind to speak of, which we were a little bit breezy yesterday. But what we do have be out of the south. So it's going to be a much warmer feel. 48 overnight tonight. And then Thursday, 74, sunny skies, calm winds. Friday, check it. What we got this coming up this weekend. I'm pretty excited. Friday, 77 and sunny. Saturday, 81 and sunny. No wind to speak of. Going to be nice and clear. Sunday, 83 and sunny. We will have a little bit more wind in the forecast Sunday, gusting to 20 at times. And then Monday, Tuesday, 81, 81. We finally see a slight rain chance on Tuesday, just 20%. We're going to be warm and dry and sunny over the next several days. I am looking forward to it. And that pretty much carries us through, kind of that hard deadline, that April 15th, last frost of the year. I don't know. We're going to get another winter, but if we do, it's going to be well past that April 15th date if it gets below freezing. So I think we're going to be okay. Weather forecast brought to you by Baker Brothers, your hometown pharmacy since 1928. It's been 98 years, and that place is still locally owned and operated. Dr. Sarah Adams and her staff treat you like people and patients, not just a number. Refills available by phone, text, and online. Enjoy the local pharmacy feel at Baker Brothers, just off the square in downtown Manchester. Find them on Facebook, Baker Brothers Drug Company.
Coffee County Bank was founded in 1975 by a group of local business people. Locally owned and operated, today it's where...
Dude.
Oh, the bench is cleared. Anaheim.
Oh, last night?
Oh, I'm sharing it.
Not two.
Now here comes Soler. They're going to start to fight. They're throwing blows. We got major differences here.
Major
They're
difference.
throwing haymaker. And now a big pile on the first base line.
I love Ben Ingram.
Yeah.
The third inning, and we got a riot here in LA. Here come the bullpen spreading in from left field, and a pile up on the first base line. In the blink of an eye, that turned into a heavyweight bout with Soler and Lopez throwing blows at each other.
Look who's got Soler.
Walt Weiss restraining Jorge Soler. Not easy to do.
All right.
I like it. Hey, I think they need to let baseball players fight like hockey players.
Heck yeah.
Just like there's a beef, just let them go at it for a minute.
Yeah, you want to bump up the viewership a little bit.
Hey, can you get that video that I sent you ready?
Mhm. Which one did you send it to? A screen recording, so it may not be the proper format, but that's okay because I can fix it. It is going to work, but I think it's sideways.
Where's the other fella?
No, that's right. Does it need sound to it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the sound will not play over the radio.
Okay.
Okay. Just making sure you know that.
You can play it during the break, but also play the sound.
Okay. So you play right now?
Well, I haven't talked about it yet.
What did I just do?
During our next break.
Next break. Okay. I thought you wanted it right now.
I want the sound right now. Just talk about it.
You want the sound on the air then?
Yeah.
Okay. See, you didn't tell me that.
That's how I do it every time. I want
Y'all-
the people
are y'all
on the radio
watching this?
to hear it, and on the break, I want the folks on the Facebook to see it.
Okay. Well, you didn't tell me that.
It's just how we do it. It's just how it goes.
Okay.
I got to tell you how to. Do y'all think that you could work with your spouse?
You can't.
Some people can. My parents work together, and
I'm just here to tell you right now, you
that
can't
is
do
a
it.
well-oiled machine. You're lucky I got a bad memory. That's right. Jerry says I'm the boss.
You're not.
Yes, I am. The real one.
Sarah says, y'all do it so well. This is what you see, Sarah. This is what you see. Did you take Sarah her shirt yesterday?
I took it into the luncheon because I thought
Should not
might
be there?
see her there. And
Yeah.
then when I left the luncheon, I just forgot.
Not too bad. Beggar Brothers are so far away from
I
that
forgot.
luncheon.
I didn't. It's not that I was like, yeah,
I
it's
do.
out of my way.
I forget stuff all the time.
Thunder Radio Morning Show, right at the top of the hour. Glad to have you guys along with us. Do you think you could work with your spouse? That should be a Facebook post that we let people interact with. Holly, do you think you can work with your spouse?
I'll do that. Let me make a little note right here.
Of what you need to do.
Got it.
She didn't make a note.
I did. Mental note.
We're here till 8:30. Dusty Elam Foundation joins us around 8 o'clock. Jake Free is going to be in the house. We're pumped about that. So we look forward to that. All right, we've got more morning show. It's time for joke of the day.
Hey, did you know that I went to jail one time, Josh?
Did you?
Yeah, I got caught stealing a calendar. Got 12 months. Hey, guess who's going to feel good today? Me, because I have an appointment at Professional Therapeutic Massage. You can make your whole body feel good with a life-changing massage from Professional Therapeutic Massage in Manchester. They offer both physical and mental health benefits, including pain relief and stress reduction, increased flexibility, and improved circulation. You can book today, 734-394-6184. And go see Trisha.
Oh, yeah! What else you got?
What else you got? You want me to go first, Holly, or do you want to go first?
What do you got?
Well, I was going to just really quickly run down the
Yeah, you do that.
the Sweet 16, the college basketball pick'ems, the March Madness
Yeah.
that we had. through our radio station group all the way across through there. So I want really quickly our VIP pickers, let you know who won on that. So that's where a lot of our sponsors are VIP pickers. Some of our DJs are VIP pickers. And the winner of the VIPs, now none of us are able to win prizes, was our news director, Katie Northcott, which is ironic. And she killed everybody. She ended up with a score of 192, which you get points based on wins from the whole basketball bracket. Because ironically, when I was like, Katie, you should do a bracket, she was like, what is a bracket?
Yeah.
She had no clue what that was and didn't want to do it. So she won. I finished number one in the morning show side of things, 146. Was what I ended up with. Holly ended up with 106. So you were down there pretty low.
But was I last?
You were not last. No.
Okay,
So you finished at 106, and below you was Megan, who is on the Rooster in the afternoon. She had 102. The Draft Bar and Grill over in Shelbyville was a VIP picker. They had 96. And then way down there in last place is our midday host over on 93.9 The Duck. Ham Radio. Jackson Ham finished with 74, the lowest score in the nation. Because I'm able to see our scores that we have here, like in our group, and we, a few hundred people are playing, and then I can see other people across the country and using the same software. And he finished dead last with, quote, the Moneyball theory. I don't even know what that is. That's a baseball thing.
Who told you it was the Moneyball
He did.
theory?
I said, how are you doing so bad? And he said, I use the Moneyball theory. So, well, it's a baseball thing, so I'm not sure where you come up with that. I think he went with like total points scored on the years. I don't know what he did. But
So he looked stuff up.
I don't know what he did, but he finished dead last. And
Well, next year, what he needs to do is that theory, but
Opposite.
reverse it.
opposite, yeah. Let's see if I can see my local group. So the morning show group, Morning Show Mafia, winner in there was Brandon, whoever that is, with 250.
Golly.
Yeah, so we did really well. All I can see is username. I can't see.
Double what you got.
Yeah.
More than double.
It did really well. Christy, a loyal listener, did well. She had 194. But anyway, that's just some of the folks. The Carrie, I think, is watching. She ended up at 166. But we have a lot of prizes about to come out soon. So we're finalizing those. We have to go through and make sure everybody qualifies for prizes, etc. But all the prizes will start kind of leaking out today and tomorrow as we get everybody finalized and make sure everybody's eligible to win. But the overall winner, I believe, in our group had 282, and it's our Custer. Don't know who that is, but we know, but I can't see it right now. So once we have it, we'll let you know. But that person's going to win some Bonnaroo tickets more than likely. So congratulations to our people. Thanks for playing. Y'all be heads up for that next year. And big thanks to Heritage South Community Credit Union for being our title sponsor on that. But next year we'll do it again, and we'll have all kind of fun. But there's going to be over 16 prize winners in this. Like, it's not just one. They got the overall and then lots of little different ones. There'll be a morning show prize winner in the group and all kind of different things. Holly, what else do you have?
It's Wednesday's worst. And I've been sitting on this story for a minute, but I really wanted to talk about it. I don't know if you've seen the viral video of the South Carolina police officer. He's got this high school baseball player in a headlock.
Okay.
Or not. He's just got his arm wrapped around his neck. Is that a
headlock?
headlock?
I guess, yeah.
And is holding on to him.
He's got his head locked.
And parents are kind of circled around their videoing where one guy is.
Now, why does he have him in a headlock?
All right, let me read you
some context here.
Let me tell you what happens, and then I'm gonna tell you what happens. So he's got him in the headlock, and then all of a sudden he hits this kid in the head with the taser.
Oh,
he's just like boop. Okay, let me just tell you. This happened in Marion County, South Carolina. A video showing a sheriff's deputy striking a Midlands High School baseball player with a taser. It's been trending for over a week, sparking discussion and raising questions that remain unanswered. The guy who filmed it said he was in the parking lot when the incident began. The video picks up after a baseball game between Lee Academy and PD Academy. The deputy can be seen holding a Lee Academy player in a chokehold. I was correct. Moments into the start of the video, the deputy appears to hit the kid in the head with a taser. The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division said that they are investigating the guy video and said he knows the player in the video. He said, quote, "We saw the kid get hit in the head like bing with a stun gun after he was in a chokehold. You already know what should be done. He ain't above the law because he got a gun and a badge," said his name is Brian Brockington, the filmer. The sheriff's office.
Honey, you okay over there?
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
through one story here, and you're already up to 3.
I just get to going too fast.
Slow down.
Lee Academy released a statement earlier this week saying they are aware of the incident. The quote, "Lee Academy is aware of the viral video circulating that involves one of our student athletes. Due to the ongoing investigation, the school will not be providing any further comment at this time." All right, so you watch the video.
We have audio of this.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm trying to get to move to the people want.
You want to you're more than welcome to scan these stories.
No, I'm
telling them what I think they want to know. I don't know. Go ahead.
No, I think
Go ahead.
you did tell them what they wanted to know.
I'm done.
You're done.
Where's the other fella?
What crime?
The parents go nuts.
He is backing up and holding this guy like he's taking him hostage. He's like backing up, like I'll shoot.
It would be, look.
You can't really tell in that audio, but you can hear it. You can
play it again.
You can hear it.
What crime
Where's
is it?
the other fella?
Here it is.
What crime?
It's not funny if you can see it. He just goes whack.
Well, you know the guy on Eastbound Down, Rolling Up and Trucking. What is that movie? Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah.
The police officer, the sheriff or whoever in that movie.
Yeah.
That's who this guy holding this boy looks like to me.
Do I need to play the rest of this audio? I mean, it's 20 more seconds. It's just them yelling at. Do you want me to play the rest of it? Or is it just them yelling at him to stop that?
I can't remember.
Okay. Well, I'll play the whole thing.
But I do know that at one point the guy said they said, "You just hit this student in the face." He goes, "I didn't hit him in the face."
Jessica says he claimed the kid kept stepping on him with his cleats. Like, what, did he run up to him and jump and stomp on him? Or he just accidentally stepped on him? Or was stepping on him there?
Stepping on him there.
In that situation. Well, what originally caused this, though?
I can't find what the original kerfuffle was, but during...
And why is he backing him up and got him in a choke? Like,
listen, let me... hang on. I'm going to tell you. There was another student involved.
I heard him say the other fella.
The other fella's got his handcuffs.
Okay.
I don't know how. I don't know if he was trying to get him out to arrest this one boy or to put him on the boy. He dropped him and somebody picked him up and ran. I don't know. But the video shows them bringing the other person back, and the parents are just saying, "Just sit down. Just sit down. Do what he says. Sit down." Just I try to put myself in that
I can go and tell you what Holly do. I'm going to tell you.
Look, I'm a big rule follower. If a police officer pulls you over, I believe that you should give them the utmost respect. Do exactly what they say. But you ain't searching my car with that probable cause. I'm just here to tell you that 10 and 2. You know, I would just never be disrespectful to a police officer. But in this situation, if I saw him hit my son like that, it would be hard. the,
Well, I wanna know
the
what the kid
Lord
did.
would have to put some great restraint in my heart to
And that ain't gonna happen.
because I'm about to go to jail.
I just you probably might get hit in the head with a stun gun. I don't know what I want to know what the original. Again, I don't really care what the original issue was. I don't think it's in their training anywhere to whack them in the head with the stun gun. But I would like to know the original issue, and I can't find Jessica over on the Carmine Family Dental Cameras chiming in saying she never found the original cause.
All it says is the altercation followed a post-game dispute where officers claimed the student stepped on his feet with cleats.
Okay.
Hey, what crime is it? The other fella. What crime? What? Bro, I'll tell you what. Do it. Hey, you just lost your job, homie. Get off my foot. I hope everybody's Go down to your knees and quit resisting.
they're telling the student to go down, stop fighting.
He wasn't really, I guess he wasn't really fighting.
He's big.
Yeah.
He's a big student.
Yeah.
He's bigger than the officer.
Well, if you're on the cameras, we'll play that video for you, the actual video.
You got to watch him hit this
Yeah.
kid in the head.
Yeah, we'll show it during the next break. But I can't do it there and do the audio for the radio crowd. So during the next commercial break, I will play the video for you.
There is a guy standing kind of off to the side of the officer, and in the long video, the uncut version, you can hear that guy saying the kid did like that to the officer. He did like that, like acted like he was going to hit him or something, like lunged at him. And the guy in video was like, he just hit this kid in the face. Like what the kid did, whatever. I don't know if he lunged at the officer, or not.
Sometimes both can be wrong.
Yes. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be one or the other. Sometimes maybe the kid was being a turd, but this guy seems like he was kind of being one too.
You're a lot. I don't know. It just seemed excessive. Maybe he thought with the crowd around him, maybe he felt threatened.
He may have felt threatened.
I don't know. I think he thought this boy was a turd head. Boy may have been a turd head. I don't know. But I feel like that was an overreaction.
Yeah. Sometimes both things can be wrong. I'd be curious to see.
I'd be mad
more.
if I was that boy's mom. All the daddies, you can hear them, and in the video, you can kind of see everybody take a couple steps forward toward, like they want to do something, but they know that
They can't do that.
it's going to escalate things, and your first reaction is to
Yeah, you can see in the
intervene.
video, you can see everybody kind of take 2 hard steps forward after that happened. Like, wait a minute. That's not what we do. But again, I would like to know some of the other things that went into that.
that this guy has not been placed on leave. He's been placed on another assignment or something. I don't know.
Maybe he doesn't need to be an SRO officer.
Does not work well with children. Large groups.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Anything else here?
No, I'm good.
Marty said, plain and simple, I'm probably going to jail.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I felt like I even thinking that I would approach this officer had me feeling some kind of guilty, but I know that the
Parental instincts are strong in that situation. And Holly gets some strong parental instincts in certain situations that don't warrant them, in my mind.
Oh yeah.
So I can't imagine how strong they would be. Like I don't think there would have been a thought process. I think she would have been over the top of that guy and like a spider monkey on his head.
They would have had to
at that
pull me
time.
off.
Yeah.
If he hit my kid in the head with a
Would have
taser
never
like
even
that.
known. But I really want to know what the quote altercation was. And where's the other fella?
They brought him later. And made him sit down next to the guy. He took off with his handcuffs though, or something. That was, I don't know. Wild stuff.
All right. Well, I'll play the video for you over on the cameras during the break. We've got more fun and games coming up, Holly. We have.
What is it? What do we got, buddy? You can do it.
Oh, I know. I'm just letting you continue to do what you're doing.
Yeah, you don't know.
I do. It's stupid, silly stat. I got it pretty quick, but then I was watching you do your
I was
thing.
helping you remember.
Listen, I forget everything. Yesterday, Holly was kind enough to bring me her headphones.
After I brought your laptop to work and your sunglasses that you left at home.
Because I forgot those things.
And he left his headphones. So
And
I
she's
let him.
always thinking about me. So yesterday in the afternoon, I was like, I'm going to go for a quick walk, run in the park. But I forgot my headphones. And she's like, I'll bring you mine. They're in my car. And so she dropped them off here. And then probably an hour later, I went to leave.
Go walk
and run. And I left the headphones here at the radio station, got all the way to the park and didn't have them.
He's like this all the time. All the time.
And here's the deal. When I went to leave, the headphones were next to my bag. I picked them up. But then I put them down because I needed to put something else in my bag and left them. And then I got mad at myself on the way back over here to get them. I'm like, why can't you just go run without headphones? You're an idiot. You're wasting all this time. You can just pick them up tomorrow.
No, you definitely need some unwind time.
I do. Just a little bit. Burn some stress.
Yeah.
You know. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Here until 8:30 today. We've got more morning show. Keep it right there.
Your favorite cast iron skillet, the Coffee Pot Rivalry, and Coffee County Bank. All things.
What would I do without Holly? My girlfriend asks me that all the time, Dale. All right, here's this video.
What crime? Hey, what crime is it? The other fella. What crime? What? Bud, okay, what? Do it! Hey, you just lost your job, homie. Get off my foot. I hope everybody's filming.
He looks at him a minute.
Get out. Where's the other fella? Hey, what
Kinda like,
crime
stop
is
that.
the other fella?
But I don't see him doing anything.
What crime? Record. Hey, what crime is it? The other fella? What crime?
He looks at
Record.
him. Yeah.
Steer said, I forgot my laptop charger at the game last night. I get it. Yeah. I just forget everything all the time.
Yeah, Dennis says, so me forgetting that camera one time, it's not that big a deal.
And I didn't make a big deal out of it. I went, I got it, and I brought it to you, and I didn't say nothing.
You were like, that now, Josh.
I didn't.
Tell me about how pitiful you made yourself sound because you had just got your beer.
I didn't get to drink my beer.
He said, they put my beer down. I pulled my phone up to take a picture of my beer, and you called wanting something.
I didn't say that. I think the video is longer, Kevin. We just didn't.
I didn't.
We didn't clip the whole thing, but Holly's saying from what she saw, there wasn't. She still couldn't see why.
Carrie says he hits my kid like that, I'd be in jail. Yeah, okay. So these parents showed great restraint here.
Right?
I tell you what, it wouldn't even have to be mine. If if it was one of y'all's kids that I'm there taking pictures and I see that.
Holly do not end up in jail over something like that. I'd be so mad at you.
Well, you just gonna have to be mad at me.
When she calls me to bond her out of jail, I'm gonna ask her what she did first. I'm in jail. I'm like, what'd you do? And if I don't like what it was, I'm not gonna go get her.
Whatever. We are so opposite because if you called me and asked me to bond you out of jail, and I'm like, do you need me to hide some evidence before I come up there? So we're different.
You shouldn't put that on camera.
Y'all gonna have to prove it.
I'm just kidding, Holly. I couldn't get you out. I need somebody to do the laundry. Sarah said I'd bail you out, Holly.
Thank you, Sarah. I'm gonna read that book. Let them. And
let them hit the kid in the head with the thing.
no, I read that as let them, as in let me deal with that. Just let me. Let me.
I knew about to do that because I was about to, but I had to yawn first. We're simpatico most of the time.
so bizarre that I know what smart Alec comment he's thinking before he even says it. So he ain't even saying nothing, but he's getting on my nerves because I know he's thinking them.
That's so crazy.
It's not crazy.
Yes, it
You're
is.
crazy.
I'm not.
You are. I used to be normal.
She gets mad at
Listen,
me
we'll be
over
at
stuff I hadn't done. That's nuts.
We'll be at somewhere like an event, and he wants to make fun of somebody, the speaker or somebody walking in a funny hat. I don't know. And he'll lean over to me, and I know that he's going to be obvious. And I'm just like, no, not here. I'll go, no. I already know what you're going to say.
And I know that, so now I just lean over
He'll
and
go,
look at her. And then she'll be like, she'll shake her head no, but I'm like, but she got the message. She got what
I got it the same exact time you got it, but I know not to be obvious.
I'm not obvious.
You're like, look at this guy's hat.
No, I know. I ain't never said that. We talk about anything.
Yeah, he's predictable. If Holly had to go sit in jail, she would wring her hands. I sure would. That's what I do when I get mad and explode. Later, I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done it.
My life be like, ooh, yeah. My life
Hey,
be
it's Heather
like,
with New Haven Mortgage, and you're listening to the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Thunder Radio Morning Show. We're rolling right along. Josh and Holly getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors out there. We've gotten a lot of stuff covered, got a lot more to go. Got a whole another hour left of the morning show. You can, plenty of ways to catch the show. You can listen on our terrestrial radio range, which is always awesome. AM 1320, FM 107.9, FM 106.7. Worldwide, Manchester Go app, thunder1320.com. You can also find us on Facebook or YouTube and watch on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. Facebook, YouTube, search for us on Thunder Radio. Holly, welcome back.
Hey, thank you for having me back.
Yeah, one more segment at least. We'll see how that goes, and if it goes well, we'll do another segment after that. All right, we got games to play. Get your phones ready. Yesterday, we gave away our very first brand new Thunder Radio shirts. The new edition is here, and they look awesome. And people were knocking down the doors to come pick up their winnings yesterday. Carrie's already up here, got it, ready to go. You guys can get one of our brand new shirts as well if you can give me the right answer on today's stupid, silly statistic.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Did you bring your statistics? All right, everybody, get your phones ready. 728-1320 or 728-3526. If you want to guess on today's stupid, silly stat. 38% of adults are embarrassed by this minor thing. 38% of adults are embarrassed by this minor thing. 728-1320. I don't think it's minor. I think it's major.
Just a hint right off the bat. It's not a physical thing.
Yeah, so don't call in and say their nose or something.
38% of adults are embarrassed by this minor thing. Josh thinks it's a major thing. And it's not a physical trait.
Sorry, I'm getting it posted over here on the cameras.
38% of adults are embarrassed by this minor thing?
Call in, take your guesses, 728-1320 or 728-3526. Give me the right answer and win our brand new Thunder Radio swag. Morning show.
How about a cluttered house?
A cluttered house, good guess, but not it. You should be embarrassed. Clean it up. Morning show.
Or middle name.
Middle name's a good guess.
guess.
That's a really good guess. Not it, though.
I like that one.
Court says the ability to read out loud or the inability to read out loud. Well, that's really
It's
good.
not his fault. He can't read. Hip hop. Hip hopolotamus.
728-1320. 38% of adults are embarrassed by this minor thing. What is it? 728-1320.
It is embarrassing to read in front of people and then mess up.
You read well.
I read well to myself.
You read better than 95% of the people out there who are making fun of you, who give them a microphone and see how they would do. That's what I think.
Yesterday, we saw a couple of speakers at the chamber luncheon, and they spoke so well. I was just like, golly, they're just gliding through that like a duck on water, just very seamlessly. No mess ups.
True.
I wish I could be a little more like that.
Well, listen, next month, we are the sponsor at the chamber luncheon, and I'm going to let you do that presentation.
I'm good at stuff like that now.
Morning show.
Their health conditions.
Ooh, good guess.
Not it. What'd they say?
Health conditions.
Health conditions. 38% of adults are embarrassed by this minor thing. What is it? What is it? 728-1320. Lindsay says the inside of their car.
That's a really good guess.
Yeah, so
I went to bed mad because of how cluttered the inside of my car felt last night. So that's the first thing I'm doing when I get off air.
I will give Holly some major cred here. She has kept the inside of her car the cleanest that she's ever kept it.
Yeah.
In the past, since she got her 4Runner there. Like, it has been pretty good.
Yeah, I've come a long way since high school.
Come a long
That
way
was
since
a
last
mobile
year.
trash can.
728 come a long way since last year. 728-1320, 728-3526. She's become a bit more OCD about
Everything
over the past year or two.
Everything has its place.
She's turned
Just put it
straight
back where it
into
goes.
her mama, just straight into her. Next month, she's going to be out at some random person's yard sale, running it for him. Morning show.
Would it be the ringtone to the phone?
Good guess. Ringtone to the phone.
Oh, good guess. Not it. 728-1320. 38% of adults are embarrassed by this minor thing. What is it?
It's My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas. It's the ringback tone.
That is not her ringback tone. This is more of a mental thing. Morning show.
About the sound of their laugh.
Good guess.
Good guess. Not it. Sound of their laugh.
I hate mine.
I love your laugh.
No.
It's the best part of the commercials.
No, gosh.
The best of
I
commercials. If I get a spot with her just laughing, like a good laugh, I just make that a commercial.
No.
Morning show.
Their in-laws.
Her in-laws. Not it.
When I was in high school, I had a guy I was dating at the time told me that when I laughed, I looked like I was in pain, and it messed me up.
Morning show.
Forgetting people's names.
That is the right answer. Forgetting people's names. What is your name?
Kevin Simmons.
Kevin.
Kevin.
What was it
That's
again?
right.
I forgot. I'm just kidding.
No.
Who? Who is this?
Yes.
Who is this?
Yeah. Kevin, how'd you get that? I thought that was gonna be a little tougher.
Because I forget people's names all the time.
Do you
Is
get
it embarrassing?
embarrassed?
Yes, it is. Because I say, I remember you, and I go, from I don't know where.
I know. It is so embarrassing.
Holly forgets everybody's name. Well, Kevin, listen,
But I'm getting old, though, so I am getting forgetful.
we got these brand new shirts, and I'd love for you to come grab one over here sometime, okay?
Awesome. Thank y'all.
All right, thank you. Kevin's a morning show mafia man, and forgetting people's names. So people say 38% of people get embarrassed because they can't remember people's names. And I get frustrated. I don't know if embarrassed is the right word. I just get frustrated when I can't remember somebody's name. Maybe embarrassed is the right word.
No, I get embarrassed because
It's old hat for you. You forget everybody's name.
They
know you.
Yeah. Yes. People will come up to me and say things all the time that I've said on the show.
Well, it's different though, because they
And I'm
listen
just
to
like,
you
I
every day.
don't know.
If you listened to them every day, you would know their names. That's different.
We had a woman run up to us recently. We're walking in somewhere and she ran up to us.
She did.
I have never, ever seen this lady. Ever. I've never seen her. It's not that I've seen her and I just can't remember her name. I've never seen that face. And I assumed by how she approached us, she knew Josh.
Yeah.
The whole time he had never seen her face. Neither one of us knew who she was. And I had to listen to her talk to us for a minute to use context clues to figure it out.
Yeah, figure out who she was. Yeah.
The whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like, she must know Josh. Everybody knows Josh. And so afterwards, when she walked off, I was like, who was that? And he was asking, he's like, I thought you knew her.
Yeah, I didn't. I pretty quickly put it together who she was. And so, and I've seen her before, but I was like, not really. I don't think I've ever spoken many words with this person.
You had seen her though?
I'd seen her
Okay.
before.
I hadn't even ever laid eyes on her, but she was talking to me.
But she was talking
on a personal
But I guess, but doing what you do, being as famous as you are.
That's so cringy. I hate when you say that. It just makes my skin crawl when you say that.
Being such a local influencer, wait till you read the Let Them Theory book. It's going to talk about this and your imposter syndrome you got there. So it people hear you and see you every day. Even if they don't listen to the show, they see the show. Or if they don't see the show, they see the post on Facebook and you're associated with. So they feel a connection to you, but you don't feel that to them. But it's not.
I do feel it.
No,
with like the mafia members.
No, it's not personal. Or like I don't care. We care, but it's easier for them to remember you than for you to remember them, I guess is what I'm saying. And I don't think that sounds pompous at all. There's no way you can know all those people. Some people though who can remember names well, they're like unicorns to me. Like I've gotten better. I've tried to do better at remembering names.
You're supposed to, when you hear someone's name, you're supposed to repeat it back like 3 times. Like, hey, Stephen, it's good to meet you, Stephen. What line of work are you in, Stephen?
Yeah.
And then,
It
but that sounds so weird to me.
It doesn't though. If you just do it, if you do it not like that, like you just did it. Sarah says Holly and I are radio friends. Sarah, she doesn't even remember your name. Okay, she's here to tell you right now. She saw you, she wouldn't even recognize you.
Don't you? Yes, I would. You're such an aggravator.
Listen,
Don't say that.
So, no, what I'm talking about is I've tried to do better at remembering names because when I shake somebody's hand, I try to really associate. And I find, Holly, this is groundbreaking. I find that it really helps if you pay attention.
Huh?
Yeah. Because what I used to do, it's just, I don't know if it's not in a I don't care way, but it was just kind of like I'm looking for the next thing I'm supposed to do at this event. I'm like, okay, we're at a dinner and I'm meeting somebody. I'm like, okay, what time do we sit down? Mm-hmm. Where is the drink bar?
You're very one track.
These things are going through my so I've tried to do better at being focused on the person that I'm talking to, and it's helped. But so there was this story, a guy, I will just call him James, because I don't remember his name. I forgot. So no, I do remember his name. I just don't want to say it on the radio.
You say what kind of guy? A storage?
No, a guy. There was this guy.
Okay.
His name's James, and he met Coach Jeremy Pruitt, the football coach of Tennessee, there for a little while.
Yes.
Now these football coaches are good at this, but like you think, all right, Jeremy Pruitt, he knows a lot of people, right? This guy's coached for a long time, coached at major colleges, you know, been all over the country, recruited hundreds, thousands of kids, right? Well, this guy, what did I say his name was?
James.
James. James meets Coach Pruitt at Calhoun's on the River.
Okay.
Right. No, I'm sorry. He meets him at a fan event.
Okay.
Like a Vol Caravan. You know, he goes and meets him and, you know, hey, my name's James. You know, and I feel like you do that. And this coach is like, you know, good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
James. Yeah. And they chat for a minute and he goes on and shakes everybody else's hand.
Right
there. Well, the next year, this guy is at Calhoun's on the River for Vol calls before a game that week. He was up there for the game all week long or whatever. He's up there for 3 or 4 days. Goes to Calhoun's for the show. After the show, goes up to Coach Pruitt and goes to shake his hand. And Coach Pruitt said, good to see you, James. Like he remembered this guy's name. And I'm like, that's
impressive.
wild to me.
That's very
like
impressive.
that's like but from what I'm told, a lot of those upper level, not that Jeremy Pruitt was a good football coach, but those high paid dudes are all pretty good at that. Like the relationship forming is like naturally built into them.
Yeah.
And they don't forget names like that. And so I've tried to be better at that. I'm nowhere near that level. I would have forgotten James's name as soon as I got to the next person.
You forgot it at the beginning of the story and you named him. You gave him that name and you still didn't.
It was a fake name.
You picked it.
I can remember.
It was like 3 minutes prior.
The real person's name. I know the name.
Because you know the person. That's not fair.
Anyway, so don't feel bad that you don't remember names. All that to say that. You want to play more games?
Mm-hmm.
Name That Tune coming up next. Is it Name That Tune?
Yes, Name That Tune.
Name That Tune coming up next. Your birthday's after that. 8 o'clock, Dusty Elam Foundation. Jake Free's going to be in the house. Keep it right there. It's the morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This is
Dan says, I think people feel connected, but there may not be a real reciprocal relationship. They confuse friends with what they are acquaintances. Yeah. I mean, if I ever meet like a morning show person, it ain't that I don't care. It's just I may not know you as well as you know me. And I'm also a little hesitant to approach people a little bit, you know. So I don't have, it's hard for me to just go up to strangers. Also that. Been a minute since I walked up to a stranger.
No, but so if somebody on the morning show Mafia called and said my tire's flat, you're the only person I could get a hold of, can you come help me? I would go.
And Holly's good at changing a tire. Now you don't want to call me to come help you change tire.
I think that's more than acquaintances.
Yeah. Well, Holly is.
I'm just not good
caring.
at small talk.
Yeah.
I'm not a good like texter backer. Sometimes
Sometimes I wait days.
Will text me and I'll see it and I'll be doing something and I will I'm a good friend. I'm just not maybe I'm a bad friend. I don't know.
In Holly's mind, she's
I'm not
really
a high
good.
maintenance friend. Like I don't require.
She's not needy.
I don't require a lot of tending.
Matter of
to.
fact, you shouldn't. If you don't text her and check on her at all, she's good. She don't need to hear from you.
No, it's not. No, it's not that.
It is that.
I'm just not super chatty, I think is what it is.
Oh, I got several things. Got a ball game today. I'm calling at 4:30.
Where's it at?
Home.
It's at home. I'll be there.
Well, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we helped you guys get your own side chat. That's good. I don't ever get into the Morning Show Mafia chat group on like Facebook, but occasionally I feel like I jump in there and drop some random stuff.
Can y'all add Leanne Van Winkle to that? I'm not good in tech savvy, but I think she would be a good Morning Show Mafia person to add in the group chat. Leanne Van Winkle.
Brian says that he introduced himself to a guy at church, and he looked at him sort of funny, but he remembered he had met him a couple weeks earlier. Like, that's an embarrassing feeling. So I get the stat, 38%.
I've done that before. Introduce myself to somebody I've already supposed to have met.
Yeah.
Holly's done that a bunch. Say, okay, I'm Holly from the radio station.
I don't feel like
They're like, Holly, I cut your hair yesterday.
No.
Leanne said, please add me. I'll get Leanne added to that group message. I really love having Leanne as part of the group. You look way better than me over there.
What?
You just look nicer than me.
I ain't washed my hair in 3 days, buddy.
Well, that's them pigtails. You hurt yourself?
Remember I told you
Yeah,
about my thumb?
thumb.
If anything light hits it,
Yeah.
and I could.
You got a
if I
bruise?
I don't know, but it is. It'll stop you, whatever you're doing. It's not like a pain that's like, ooh. It's like, up. And this morning, I didn't shut my car door good on the passenger side.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like there's a little crack. So I went to open it, and my pinky got stuck in the crack, and it bent.
Oh.
Because I was going to reach for the.
Oh, no.
It was very painful. Brought me to my knees.
Oh.
I just knew I was going to pick my hand up. My pinky was going to be turned sideways.
She's added. Good. All right, name that tune. We got to go pretty quick. Birthdays.
Thank you, Tater Frame.
Break.
Did you see that, what he said about that electric boat?
No.
He saw a guy that turned, put a Tesla engine. I think, Shannon, you have to correct me if I'm wrong. Like a Tesla engine inside of a boat and made an electric boat. And I think he said Fox News was going to be interviewing him and stuff, but Shannon's got pictures and I think video that he said he would share with us after the reveal.
Nice. It'll be real bad when that battery dies out there in the middle of the lake. For a gas engine. Y'all see where oil went way down? Like $72 or something like that?
A barrel?
Yeah. As of
It
this
was
morning.
over 100.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. But I'm going to learn how to buy those, and then when this 2-week ceasefire falls apart, I'm gonna buy a bunch because it's gonna shoot back up, and then y'all won't see me on the morning show anymore. And so I'm gonna buy myself a rocket ship.
You're going to buy it when it's cheap, like right now?
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
then
give it a
sell it,
minute, and then
and then
once
sell-
this 2-week ceasefire goes out, because that ain't gonna last, I'll sell it once we get up high again. It's pretty good financial advice. Y'all should follow me for more. I got all kind of money says oil prices will then plummet to $5 a barrel, and I will go bankrupt.
You should get out your drums and drum more. Because you got
really
some
should.
rhythm right there.
You actually, you would be a very good drummer.
I tried. I'm not very good at it.
Well, you sat down like one time at my drum kit, and
Yeah, I would love to have the time. If I could learn to play one instrument.
I think you would be a better drummer than me.
Oh, I know that. But I think if I'm going to spend the time to learn to play one instrument, I think that I would want to learn to play guitar. Because I feel like you can sit and strum a guitar anywhere. I can't just take my drum kit out to the beach. You know?
Yeah,
Well, you can just sit and strum a guitar.
You could take a cajon.
Could take a cajon. But also, if you play
Some
guitar,
bongos, maybe.
if you play guitar, people expect you to be able to sing, and I can't do that. So maybe drumming would be my thing. I just don't think I have the time to, I don't, time to do that.
You know what instrument that I like is the steel drum. I love the way a steel drum sounds. Maybe I should learn to play that. And at Stone Fort Music, they give harmonica lessons, and I'm like, I do like Blues Traveler. Don't mind if I do.
Now, what you're going to do? You're going to go
Maybe
learn to do that?
harmonica. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know. It seems fairly simple, and you can carry it with you anywhere.
It can't be too difficult because people play that and the guitar at the same time. Yeah.
When Stone Fort Music, the guys were in and playing their fiddles, I was like, I want to play the spoons along with them, or the washboard.
If you'd had your cajon, you could have drummed with them.
I need to learn to play that better. All right, let's play Name That Tune. Josh has got some little snippets of a song that I picked out. He's going to play a 1, 2, and then a 3-second clip. It's your job to figure out the exact right name of the song. And I'm going to give you a little hint. It's one of those ones that has parentheses. So,
She'll accept either or.
Yeah, I'll accept either or. And you have to give me the exact right artist. All right, Josh, go ahead.
And worth noting, the winner on today's Name That Tune at 728-1320 will win our brand new shirts that just came in yesterday. And you'll be our day 2 winner. You're going to know the song once we get to it. But Holly's picked a portion here that's a little bit hard to spot. But somebody wants to give it a try. Morning show.
Yes. Is it Your Love's Lifted Me Higher by Jackie Wilson?
You want to go with that one? Holly says that's good enough. It is Higher and Higher by Jackie Wilson. Who are we talking to?
Shannon.
I thought that's who it was. Hey, well, come on by and grab yourself one of our brand new Thunder Radio shirts, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Yes. That's different, Shannon, right there.
Yeah.
That's why you're
There we go. You did good. You did good. Do that again.
No, I love this song. It makes me think of the 4th of July for some reason. And I think it was because on Ghostbusters 2, when that blobby stuff takes over on the Statue of Liberty, this song is playing when the Statue of Liberty is walking down the street. So now I feel like it's an American song.
There needs to be more. There's a lot of good, I think, Independence Day, 4th of July songs. We need more Independence Day, 4th of July type movies. I feel like Christmas movies.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Independence Day, the actual Independence Day.
Don't think about anything. I'm going to ask you a question. You tell me the first thing that pops in your head.
Okay.
The first 4th of July movie that pops in your head.
Independence Day.
Okay, wasn't mine.
What was yours? Sandlot. And it's not even really, it's just because they have that one scene where they play.
It's the summer.
Yeah.
The fireworks.
And then Holly gets this thing in her head every day where every year, right around the 4th, she's like, we could get a real big screen out here.
A projector?
And put the Sandlot on by the pool.
Yes.
And then every year she gets this idea.
I don't ever do it. I do put the Sandlot on the TV kind of in the background, just like how I like to do it. But we got like I was talking earlier this week about that big white side of a building. It'd be perfect for to project a movie on. You could watch it from the pool. It'd be cool.
You bought a projector screen. Whatever happened to that thing?
I lent it to somebody and I believe they broke it.
Oh. Well, did they give us money for it?
No.
Huh. Well,
that's been years and years ago.
Well, how about that? All right, morning show. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Let's get a weather check. It is sunny outside the Unity Medical Center studios right now. It is beautiful out there. 48 degrees right now. We have a Chamber of Commerce kind of day coming at you. 72 degrees out there for the high. 48 overnight tonight. We have a few clouds today. No rain, no wind really to speak of. Tomorrow, Thursday, 74 and sunny, calm day. Friday, 77 and sunny. Going to be nice and calm. And those overnight lows by the time we get to Friday get back up into the 50s. And then Saturday, 81 and sunny, calm day. And Sunday, 83 and sunny. We will have a little bit more wind. Monday, 81. Tuesday, 81. Weather forecast brought to you by Baker Brothers, your hometown pharmacy since 1928. It's been 98 years, and they're still locally owned and operated. I was listening to somebody talk yesterday about business and talking about, how many businesses fail within 6 months and how many businesses fail within a year and how many businesses just don't make it 5 years. Baker Brothers Truck Company, locally owned, 98 years. Y'all support them in downtown Manchester and give them a find on Facebook.
In a world that moves fast, it's nice to have a pharmacy that still takes the time to care. My name is Dr.
All right, y'all. So check out this idea I've got. We have a programming and promotions meeting today. I want you to listen to my idea. For the Rooster 1015,
Okay.
we're going to be giving away $101 every day for a week.
101.
Yeah.
And 50 cents.
We're just going to give away 101. 93.9. The Duck. $93 every day for a week. Thunder Radio. $107 every day for a week. It's going to be really good.
Where are we getting the money?
Well, I need to talk to some of my sponsor friends.
Golly.
They're going to pay for it, but it's going to be a lot of fun. No, I can get this. I can get this covered. It's going to be great. I mean, wouldn't y'all play? Text all day for a chance to win? I mean, wouldn't everybody want to play that?
Hey, tonight.
She doesn't seem impressed at all.
That just sounds expensive.
No, I'm going to get it paid for. Calm down.
Tomorrow, bingo at Chick-fil-A in Manchester, 9:30 to 10:30 or 5:30 to 6:30, and
Two
they
rounds.
have prizes.
2 rounds of bingo, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty excited about the idea that I had. And you just shot that down for somebody who comes up with expensive ideas all the time.
Can you really treat hemorrhoids with sugar? Doctors weigh in on viral natural hack.
Well, I'm
This
curious.
gives a new meaning to the phrase sweet cheese. I guess this is a trend where people are putting a sugary paste as a hemorrhoidal cream.
Well, I'm curious if that works. Lincoln County doing Lincoln County things. Making a graphic that says Raider Hater on it. Raider Hater Week.
Well,
Somebody's birthday. Bella Hennessy
yippers.
recorded her senior stuff yesterday.
Did you get Cora Pinnick on yesterday?
No, I didn't. Because I didn't realize it was her birthday till after the show.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I added her
meant
now.
this morning.
Yeah, no, yeah, just now I did it. Yeah, I don't even know how much I got to send to the IRS, Kevin. They've not told me yet. They'll tell me on about the 13th. I'll be like, yeah, you owe them this much.
Birthday time on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Calling those birthdays 728-1320. At the end of the day, we draw for a winner of a slice of delicious, mouth-watering, perfect, amazing birthday pie from the Mercantile. Yesterday's winner was Daniel McKenzie. At the end of the week, we draw for a birthday cake from the Food Line. We also draw for a designer's choice floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot amongst our amongst our anniversary submissions. So turn in those anniversaries. We draw for those on Fridays. All right, let's get the drum roll up and ready because we got a couple of birthdays to celebrate today. Here we go. Here we go. Nobody does anything right around here. Happy birthday. Bella Hennessy has a birthday today. Pretty sure she's turning 18. And Anthony McNeese has a birthday today. And that's all that I got. I just got a couple names today. So and I got a belated one for yesterday. Cora Pinnick we got added on there. Now, she can't win the pie, but she could win the cake because we still have cake drawing at the end of the week. And also, Jennifer Young had a birthday yesterday as well. All right, Holly.
I don't really have a lot of celebrity birthdays. I've got one that you're not going to know his real name, but he is the creator of Schrader Brow.
Okay.
Schrader Brow, Schrader Brow.
Okay. No, golly, I know his real name. We were just talking earlier about how I'm doing better at remembering names. Let's see. I'm really irritated that I don't know this because the amount of times that I've watched Breaking Bad, I can name all the other people's names.
I didn't know you knew. I didn't know his real name.
So I can
I'd
name.
be surprised if you
I
did.
can RJ. I can name all the people. The son is RJ Mitt or Mitty, however you say it. And you got Aaron Paul and
Aaron Paul's easy.
Yeah. You got Anna Gunn. That's the wife. That's
I
Skylar.
wouldn't have got that.
But Betsy something is Marie. Like I can remember almost
Okay,
everybody's
well, you may
names. And
know this guy.
I'm gonna know it. I'm not gonna be able to get it for you right now. What is his name?
You want a first letter?
Yeah.
D.
No. What's the second letter?
E.
Dean Norris.
Yeah, Dean Norris.
Golly, I'm so mad that I didn't know that. I know I've seen Breaking Bad start to finish probably 10 times.
Yeah, but he doesn't introduce himself as Dean Norris.
No, but his name's on the screen.
It's not like it used to be where they would have a character and then their name and
yeah, no, but I mean you could put them together because I know which one. I know who Walter White is, although I can't remember his name right now. And I know who Jesse Pinkman is. So then I'm like, okay, that name must go with this person. And I
remember,
follow
like
him, I follow him on Twitter also.
Family Matters, like at the beginning when.
Oh yeah.
They would do the slow, like the turn around and smile
and
at
put
the
their name
camera.
next to it. Yeah. So Jaleel White was Steve Urkel.
Yeah.
You knew Reginald Johnson, Bill Johnson, whatever his last name is Carl Winslow.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Bryan Cranston. Thank you, Jerry. Golly, I couldn't remember his name.
Aiden Van Winkle's got a birthday on the 13th.
Let's go ahead and put Aiden on here before we forget.
And so that's all we got for celebrity.
That was it. Well, that Schrader Brow that is a beer in the show, he made that into a real beer.
Smart.
And
I wonder if it's any count.
You can't get it in this area. I think it's basically
Can you get it?
Southwest. I don't know if you can ship that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe. Let me get Aiden Van Winkle added here.
He named it that because he's Hank Schrader, and I guess he's getting into making his own homemade beer.
Yeah, something like that.
Would you like to make your own beer at home?
No, I wouldn't. I would like to go to Common John Brewing Company. That's a good time to bring that up because today is Wednesday, and that means they are open for breakfast right now. It's 8 o'clock. It's the top of the hour. Common John Brewing Company is ready for you. Get on by and see them. Get some delicious breakfast. They got good coffee down there as well. Or, hey, you're off today. You'd like to have I'll give you a little recommendation for a breakfast beer. Tell them you want the Strawberry Magic Beer Mosa. Put a little orange juice in it. It's really good. They got Singo tonight at 6 o'clock. It's a great day to sit outside and enjoy yourself. Free Wi-Fi at Common John Brewing Company, 210 Woodbury Highway, and online at commonjohnbc.com. We got guests coming up next. I think Jake Freeze is going to be in the house talking Dusty Elam Foundation, their annual benefits coming up. We're going to learn a little bit more about that, so y'all don't miss that. It's Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR, 1320 AM, 107.9 FM, and worldwide at Thunder1320.
How are you?
Okay, let's get him over here. Got the cameras on and ready. Move him on that side.
Here, Jake, you're gonna be right here.
Yes.
Giveaways, you can give those away.
Oh, I got some shirts. Nice.
Giveaways.
Those long sleeve shirts, those are Mikey's.
Those are nice.
Justin, you're here.
Over in the rear.
Comments off the screen. All right. All right, Jake, you look good.
Yeah.
Good. That's your camera. They can see you. They can hear you right now.
Yeah.
Yes. Also a good time to tell Justin they can hear you right now. On the cameras. Yes. Yes. Cameras stay live all the time. All right.
That's your fault for doing that.
Doing what?
You should do that with me.
No, I mean, I told you. I don't know what else you want me to do. Let's see. What is this person? So they're magnets.
Very nice.
You know, we're only the fanciest of fancy right here. What is this person's name? Let's see here. Boom and boom.
Everything's good in here?
Yeah, so far.
Alrighty.
We ain't got them on there yet, but we will. It's gonna be good.
Jake, you been fishing lately?
Yeah.
Did you catch anything?
17.
17?
Yeah.
Dang.
You catch all them by yourself?
The rig.
I was telling you the rig.
Tell me what the rig is.
Yeah.
Of course, he catches them all by himself.
I don't know. I heard his dad catches some of them sometime.
You let Jason catch some?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you a better fisherman than he is? Who's better, you or Jason?
Me.
That's right.
All right, everybody's on the camera saying hi to Jake. Philip says hi. Marty says hi. Kevin says hi. All right, 30 seconds. His microphone be good. They'll be over picking out them shirts. I'm not for you.
I'm just making sure I put them all the
Well,
way.
I did all extra large.
That's perfect.
They can change them.
Sarah Beth says hi, Jake.
I don't know if he heard you.
Probably not. He's listening to the commercials over here.
With Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Thunder Radio Morning Show Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage. Getting the home of your dreams, you need a little help with the right finance team. That's Heather Phillips and her team at 1300 MacArthur Street, online at newhavenmtg.com, NMLS 1477317, equal housing lender. We've got special guest in the house. The Dusty Elam Foundation has sent some of their finest members. They sent Jake and also Justin McIntosh. Justin McIntosh, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I am doing fantastic. The big annual event is coming up May 9th.
Yes.
Golly, that is 1 month away.
Yeah, we're not very far.
We are 1 month away. And Jake's here. Jake, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. All right, he's sounding good. All right, wanted to get a little audio check on Jake there, a little live on air sound check. All right, so the Dusty, we're going to get a little bit of information from Justin, then we're going to talk to Jake a little bit here. First and foremost, let's talk a little bit about the foundation, what it does, and then we're going to tell people how they can get tickets, how they can sponsor, and be a part of it. Does that sound good to you?
Sounds great.
Excellent. So the foundation, this is how many years now? 22? Okay.
22 years.
22 years since this has been going on. I mean, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
In contributions back to the community. So talk about the types of contributions, the types of things the foundation does.
So we're a foundation set up with that we just help people. We have an emphasis on kids with special needs, but that doesn't necessarily mean we only help kids with special needs. We do kids with anything. We partner with other programs to help families out when they have fires, funeral expenses, things like that. So there's not really a set thing that we do, but we do have the emphasis with the special needs.
Yeah, that's kind of been a thing for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you guys do a lot, especially around the holidays.
Oh, absolutely.
The Christmas Angels.
Yes. So we've done the Christmas Angels for years and years now. And it's amazing to see the community come together, because not only do we go out and we help and get the angel tree stuff, but we have people that we don't necessarily deal with every day that come out and want to help, and we have the whole community comes together and helps with that. Not only that, the sponsorships, we have numerous sponsorships throughout the year that not only, that come together for the 9th, May 9th, but all year long. When we go to Walmart and we do our stuff for the toiletries and the deodorant and the toys and things like that for the angel tree, we have people that meet us up there every year to bring us money. And they know we're going to be there every year about 8 o'clock in the morning, and they come up there and bring us money then too. So,
well, let's talk about a little bit about the event, because a lot of this money that is used comes from the
Oh,
benefit.
yeah, absolutely.
I would say 90% of it or more.
It's going to be on 33 Elam Lane. If you don't know where the Elam Farm is, we actually have an address now.
Yeah.
And it's the 22nd annual benefit.
And if you don't, I mean, obviously you can put that into your GPS, but if you're a little bit unsure, the general area, you're just going to drive past New Union Elementary, drive past the Dollar General, and then start looking toward your left.
Oh, absolutely.
That's where you're going to be.
Oh, you'll see a big signs with the Dusty Elam stuff, and then you just turn on that left gravel road and head on down.
And it's a ton of fun.
Oh, it is. It really is. This year we've got some musical acts that are going to be coming. So Adam Craig is going to be there, and he's bringing another gentleman by Adam Sanders.
Okay.
So Adam Craig and Adam Sanders have both wrote many, many songs for very famous country music artists. And so they're going to be there, and they're going to be talking through how they wrote those songs and which songs they are. So it's really neat to kind of see the creation of that song and some of those the number one hits that they've got. It's pretty amazing.
Well, my favorite, because Adam Craig has played it before.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's my favorite part.
Yeah.
To hear him sing some of the songs that he's got, it's pretty impressive.
And I think Matt Vincent is going to take a special cameo up there also. Coach Vincent's going to come up and do something. He's very talented, actually. So he comes up and does a little ditty with Adam Craig. So it's pretty neat.
Pretty excited about that.
Yeah. And we've also got Davis McKenzie and Lucas Turner.
They're put on a great show as well.
Local heroes.
Yes.
They are local heroes. Going to be famous one day, I'm sure of it. So they're going to come and they're going to play a little bit, probably about an hour and a half or so.
Okay.
We hope about an hour and a half, maybe longer if they want.
I cannot wait.
Yeah,
I'm already getting pumped about this now. Yeah.
So it's a good time. We also the event opens at 12 o'clock on Saturday. That's the 9th. And we'll start with a silent auction. Of course, we've got all the jumpy things. There's probably going to be 30 or 40 of the jumpy things for the kids. We've got face painting. Oh, goodness. We've got
field events usually.
Field events, yeah. And the kids go crazy over that. The great thing about it is for years and years and years and years and years, and even my kids, you'd get there and your kids just disappear for about 12 hours. And then you come back and they're missing a shoe. They're missing shirts. They've got,
but they've had a good day.
They've had a great day, and they fall asleep on the way home. It's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a great day.
Oh, 100%.
And the adults have a good time too, because there's the auction, the silent auction. There's a live auction. There's usually
starts at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we'll have 33 items on that. And so it does amazing. The stuff that's on there is actually really great. And of course, it's all donated by our community. We'll go to the local businesses and they donate every year. We actually have the businesses call us, hey, you haven't come by and got your stuff yet. Please come and get it. You know? So we're very, very, very blessed to have what we have, especially with our community.
Yeah. Well, and so that day tickets are $25 for people who like part of it, or you can get 5 for $100, right?
5 for $100. Yes, sir.
And that includes, people might say, well, $25 is a lot of money. Well, you can get 5 for $100. So just do that. And but that includes everything. It's not like you pay that and then you got to pay money to get on the bouncy house, or you got to pay money to do, the field events, or you have to pay money for food. It's all included.
Oh, food, drinks, everything is there. It's
and these aren't finger foods.
Oh no.
This is
so
food.
Jason Crosland is making the barbecue, and we went back to the barbecue now.
Oh, we're doing barbecue.
And Jason Crosland makes the best barbecue, and he does that the day and night before. We'll be there, and he'll be cooking, and it's the most amazing thing. And us fat guys are just standing by the big barrel that he's got cooking these butts in, and it's like, oh my goodness, and we're salivating. So it's a wonderful thing.
Well, how can people get tickets? Let's tell people that. And if a business wants to sponsor, who do they get in touch with?
So they can get in touch with any of the members of the board, and I'll give some phone numbers here in a few seconds. We're going to be sending out our flyer, and it's actually going to have you can scan the
QR code.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The QR code. We should have that out by this afternoon.
Right.
So our guys are working on that. So once that does, of course, it's going to explain everything on there. A sponsorship for a business is $250, but most businesses sponsor, they give more. Again, we're very blessed with what we do. So they can get a hold of People's Bank. They can go by there and do that. And they can go by Coffee County Bank and do that. So we've got several places.
Just walk in and tell them that's what you're wanting to do.
Yep.
And once that flyer is out, we will share that to the Thunder Radio Facebook page, and we'll also put it on our website. So go to thunder1320.com. So if you're web savvy, you can do that. If you're not web savvy and you want to learn more about it, stop by People's Bank, Coffee County Bank, either of those locations would be good.
And Thunder Radio has been a sponsor for a very long time. We really appreciate you guys. They will also be doing a live remote at the benefit this year, like they do every year.
Yeah.
And it's wonderful.
Yeah,
so.
I'm pumped about it. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Now, The day before the event,
Yes.
there's Dusty's Day.
Dusty's
and
Day.
I'm pretty excited to talk a little bit about that because it's a big deal. Now, Jake's here, and I think he's probably going to want to talk a little bit about Dusty's Day. Now, does Jake, you got anything to say about Dusty's Day?
Yep.
All right, let's talk about it. What do you do there?
It is May 8th is the Dust Day. We have food, games, and the magic show. We have
karaoke, magic show, food, lots of things happening on May 8th. And now I'll let Justin tell a bit more about this too, because y'all been doing this for a long time. It's the day before the event. Y'all are able to get a lot of special needs kids in the whole county, I guess.
Oh yeah. So we started, of course, with the Dusty Island benefit, it has grown and grown and grown. And on Saturday, it's kind of crazy. And some of the kids, we've noticed throughout the years that some of the kids didn't get to necessarily doing the jumpies, and people are running wild, and it's a really good time. So we wanted to dedicate a day strictly for the special needs of Coffee County and surrounding counties to come that day, just be completely about them. And so that's exactly what Dusty's Day is and has been for years now. They come out to the farm, they meet at the Coffee County High School, and there's several different schools that go there. We bus them out to the farm, and of course they get the
school system helps with the busing.
Absolutely. So the fire department is got their lights going, the police department, the sheriff's department, so Manchester and the Coffee County Sheriff's Department are there helping. They get them out there, and we've got a tunnel of people that are waiting for them. We're cheering them on. If you've never been to that day, and of course you could come out at any time, we don't charge anything for that. If you want to come out and just see it, you'll need to wear sunglasses, because it's the happiest that you'll ever be without having to do anything. And the kids are just having an amazing time. We feed them when we get out there. The schools help out with this preparation. Aaron Dobson has done an amazing job helping us with that. So we really appreciate Aaron. And once the kids get out there, they get to do all the stuff that all the kids get to do Saturday. So we actually have it for 2 days.
Okay.
Except this year we're going to do karaoke. It's been a running thing, and I think Jake.
Well, I was about to ask about Jake singing.
Oh, he is going to be on the flyer, so he is part of it. We were trying to keep it secret, but I just kind of opened it up a little bit. Jake's going to be on the flyer about his singing. And what are you going to sing on karaoke, Jake?
I want to say Clash Road, the Rocket Top.
Oh, Take Me Home, Country Road, and Rocky Top.
Okay. Well, what happened to Dixieland Delight? That's a favorite of yours.
And Dixieland Delight.
And Dixieland Delight. All right. All right. So Take Me Home, Country Roads, Dixieland Delight, and Rocky Top.
That's right.
You're singing all three of those.
Yep.
All right. That's going to be on Dusty's Day. All right. So that's going to be pretty. So that's new this year. Karaoke. Yep. All right. Are you running the karaoke machine?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. That's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be good. We sponsor a special needs prom, and every year that's the only thing that they like to dance and things, but man, they really love to do the karaoke. So we thought we'd bring it into the benefit.
That's a new addition this year.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Always moving and adjusting after 22 years. All right. Anything else, guys, we need to talk about while we've got you in here right now? And Jake, you got any final words here?
Yep.
What you got?
Saturday got karaoke. I got Nishon at the George Jones.
Oh, George Jones is going to be there?
George Jones?
Oh.
You singing George Jones?
Yep.
Okay.
Saturday.
All right. So he's going to sing a little for us on Saturday, too.
All
right. Y'all keep an eye out on our website, thunder1320.com. Again, May 9th, the Dusty Elam benefit. It's going to be a lot of fun. Holly and I will be there for sure at some point during the day, and the Justin McIntosh will be there as well. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And then great, of course, we're going to have Jake Freeze will be there.
Jake Freeze
is going to be there. And Adam Craig and some great people. So
yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Y'all be a part of that. That's coming up May the 9th. Thanks to Justin and Jake for hanging out. See you guys later.
Thank you.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
Kind of a big deal, you know that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the most viewers I've ever had after 8 o'clock. Everybody always turns me off after 8, but they's hanging around with me today. We'll come back, Holly, for like a little segment. It'll be long, 2 or 3 minutes. So you want me to take a picture?
Yes, sir.
Holly wants pictures.
Take a picture, Jake.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Good.
Thank you, buddy. Thanks for coming by this early.
you now. You get some breakfast?
Yeah, breakfast sounds pretty good.
Hurry.
Hardee's.
Oh.
Enjoy that line.
What you like there?
Bacon.
Bacon egg biscuit?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I like a sausage biscuit.
I like all them biscuits.
Hey, there's McDonald's chicken biscuits. That's so good. It's really good. Oh, James.
Holly is just a lover of McDonald's for some reason. I don't know why she loves McDonald's so much. Huh?
He don't care.
Oh, we were planning to do that.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all.
Bye, y'all.
I might bring the rooster wagon out there and park it out front and turn the lights on.
Do it.
Oh yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we'll pull it up there and make it look real nice.
And we'll take it out later that night. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Bye, guys. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, wait. What size shirt is Jane?
Extra large.
Get
What
Justin
size are
one.
you, Justin?
I don't need one. I've got one.
Not the new
I
ones.
just knew.
You're gonna like the new ones. You're gonna like them.
You don't.
You got big boy sizes?
2X?
Yeah.
This,
Jake Freeze. Look here, Jake.
You got him one of them brand new Thunder shirts.
Thunder chicken.
He's the first guy to get one.
You're the first one to get it, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that year you played the drums at the Elam benefit?
I did.
She killed it. I was proud of her. I'm excited about the musical act because I didn't realize Adam Craig was coming back.
Yeah,
You missed him last year. You got a headache and went home. He was so good because he had like I was trying to
Josh
text Holly
sits
how
out
good.
there.
I was like, listen to this song.
Josh sits out there. He has a couple beverages, and he's sending me a play-by-play of what Adam Craig is singing and how it makes him feel.
But there was good stuff. It's pretty good looking hats we got here.
Yeah, we start giving those away tomorrow.
Excited about all that. We don't go nowhere, Norma. We ain't done yet. We got a whole nother segment. Holly don't know this yet, but she's got to fill 5 minutes airtime. Not really. I'm just joking. Some dude with a big head had them on.
Big old head. Golly.
Justin McIntosh. He came in here and was like,
Bet he wears a 36 hat.
that don't make them, that's not how they're sized.
How are they sized?
He would be like an 8 or
I bet
7
he's
and
an
5/8
8
or something like that. Tickets?
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Are these for giveaways?
Yeah, and those are y'all's.
Okay.
Okay, just
Thank you.
thank you, buddy. Get away. That guy right there taught me a magic trick.
Your card trick.
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
Is this your card? It's all about the show.
You would be better at that card trick if you did it just on the radio.
Magic.
Yeah. And Jake's a big listener. He listens to Thunder Radio pretty much all day long. Yeah, he listens to all the games.
And he is a Coffee County super fan.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if anybody cheers harder for the Raiders than
Yeah.
Jake Freeze.
.com. People's Bank and Trust. People you know, people you trust.
Manchester's only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Karaoke song would you sing at the Elam benefit if you got an opportunity to sing?
I would sing Higher and Higher by
Jackie Wilson.
Jackie Wilson.
There you go.
I wanted to say Jesse Wilson. I wasn't right.
Also, there's the song by Hosier called Jackie and Wilson.
Yeah.
Which is not related at all.
It is. He's.
You're going to name your kids Jackie and Wilson.
Yeah.
Raise them on rhythm and blues.
Right.
Yes. All right. We got just a little bit of time left this morning. Big thanks to Elam Foundation folks for stopping by. And here's the deal. We got tickets for that, and we will start sneaking those into our giveaways, plural, over the next weeks leading up to the event. So hope you guys are paying attention to that.
I want to reiterate what a fun.
It's a fun day.
It's
a fun day. We talk about this almost every year. Ain't nothing to do for the kids, blah, blah, blah. This is an event where it's great for kids. It's great for adults.
All ages. There's all
something
ages
for everybody out
yeah.
there. We have a blast. One year, one girl came up and had Holly sign her shirt, and I thought that was the greatest thing.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not ruining this shirt you just bought. And they're like, it's my dad's. I'm like, I'm definitely not ruining your dad's shirt by writing my name on it.
Right, but it's a lot of fun.
I think Josh pays these people to come up and embarrass me like that.
I do not do that. But it's a great time, and it starts at 12 that day, and goes until 10 that night. You don't have to be there the whole time, but I recommend blocking out a lot of time and going, and at least get there by 3 and enjoy the auction.
I think Justin said it best when he said, you show up and the kids disappear for hours
because they'll be doing all kind of things,
and that's a little gift to you as a parent.
And you can sit and the free food and free drinks, and it's a lot of fun, and the auction's always a good time. I used to try to buy 1 or 2 things in there.
A bunch of stuff from the silent auction.
The live auction. We bought some stuff there.
Yeah.
So it's always a good time. And the music entertainment that night, I always enjoy that. It's always just kind of just a chill atmosphere.
Is that your favorite part? Do you think
that
when it's all kind of settling down and everybody
just grabs a chair and sit and watch some music, and then they've got chairs there, but you can bring your own if you like. It's always a great time. I just like to sit and listen to some of the music. And just wind down for the day. It's always a great time. So May the 9th, mark your calendars if you can be there. Definitely be there. Okay. Any other final thoughts here on the morning show today that we need to get out there for anybody?
No, we
covered a lot.
Yeah, we covered a lot. Appreciate you listening. And I don't know. I'm bad at this.
No, you keep
Take
going.
me off the radio,
keep
please.
going. So, I'm going to let you. We are the sponsor of the Chamber Lunch next month, and I'm going to let you get up there and do it.
I appreciate the offer to let me, but as the boss, I am going to delegate you as speaker.
Okay, that's fine. So speaking of the chamber, a note I learned yesterday. April the 7th. On that date in 1947, the charter was issued for the Manchester Chamber of Commerce.
Oh.
Didn't know that until yesterday afternoon. Would have been nice to know for the luncheon, but I did text Katie Riddle. I said, here's some information for you. Got it out of a Coffee County history book. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Where'd you see that?
Well, Brian had it for his show in the afternoon.
Neat.
And so, but that means next year is the 80th anniversary of the chamber. So she's got all kind of plans.
80 years. Wouldn't you want to be supportive of something that's been around in our community for 80 years?
It's a lot of pamphlets.
Lots of pamphlets.
A lot of pamphlets been made during that time.
Tolliver's Pawn and Jewelry in Manchester wants to be your jewelry store. Shop the huge selection of and used.
All right. Mercantile, today's Wednesday. Chicken and dressing at the Mercantile today. Go enjoy starting at 11 a.m. for lunch, okay? You guys have a good rest of your day. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow, 6:30 to 8:30. We'll try to do better then. Tell them bye, Holly.
Bye, Holly.